Vamos a jugar entonces Pitágoras. Este empieza sin llamada, chucha. Parcela divina. 4 de la mañana.
We're not gonna steal, but if she doesn't want them, I have a key. I have a funny key. They'll be disappointed. I cannot stay here.
Ey, llévame contigo.
He left us something else too. Hello?
¿Por qué hablas como buena hija? No entiendo. ¿Ya te volviste loca? Curioso, dice 390, no dice 390H. ¿Por qué buena? Puede ser. What the fuck?
They locked up this gate.
Madre mía, las gárgolas son, ¿no?
The key. We can open it with the funny key.
¿Te has golpeado la cabeza? No entiendo, ¿por qué hablas tan raro? ¿Funny key?
It fits. We won.
My game!
Uh.
Okay. Yes, sir. You are right. You broke the key. You broke the key in the lock. No, she broke it. You make a mess of things. Yes, sir. Do you want to be here forever? No, sir. I am disappointed. Yes, I know you are, and I apologize. Pick this up. Yes, sir. Pick this up now. You know what the captain says. Clean garden, clean conscience, sir. Do not let this happen again. No, sir. Do not let this happen again. No, sir. Do you wish to see the light of day? Yes, sir, I do.
What the f... Contrabandista de datos.
Welcome, old friend, to my domain, a land lit by moonlight and sodden by rain. girl you are guiding will need your assistance to conquer the giant's most dreadful resistance. But your Omni-View powers were sadly corrupted back when her escape was last interrupted. Though do not despair, for you have one ability which may set her free of this evil facility. Her phone is equipped with the means to record the data I seek and prodigiously hoard. That shovel before you was left by the giant. If you scan it for me, I would be most compliant. The knowledge it yields is absolute treasure. We'll look out for each other, measure for measure.
Chuch. No entiendo. Sí.
I wish to discuss something. Where is that steamroller of yours?
Mama? In the office. He sleeps most hours of the day.
If something unfortunate were to compromise our research in any way, and this goes for both of you, I want you to execute Directive 95.
¿Y cuál es esa?
At risk. Are we expecting an attack, sir?
I expect nothing, but I anticipate everything. If this zone is boarded by any government agency, or if we are aggressed by terrorist action, you will carry out 95. Understood? Dr. Amash, you look sour.
It is... Sir, I am afraid I cannot personally execute such a directive.
Dr. Perez.
We are scientists.
Then you will enlist the skill set of someone or something that is willing to break a mirror for metamorphosis. Do you know of someone like this?
We do, sir. When he wakes up, we will explain it to him.
La directriz 95.
That gate was a dead end, but there may be a door somewhere in this graveyard that we can explore. Here in God's acre, where souls come to rot, is a way to the next world, and X marks the spot.
Theoretical DNA is that you could store the total world information, which is 1.8 zettabytes, at least in 2011, in about 4 times the DNA.
Chuch. Cetavitos. Oh shh.
We'll hang you from the yard up. We're only fulfilling the objective.
We now can confirm what I had been fearing. This giant was born with exceptional hearing. The girl must walk slowly when he is around, or he will most surely pick up on the sound.
The theoretical DNA is that you could store the total world information, which is 1.8 zettabytes, at least in 2011, in about 4 times the DNA.
Ya.
It's not stealing if nobody wants it, right?
Right. Oh my god, no aguanto su nueva actitud, What? Ah, lo hace con el celular. ¿A qué apunta? A esto de acá. Ok, ok, ok. ¿Puedo acercarme más? Me cago en la puta.
Nasty weather tonight.
Tiene que estar al lado, really.
That grave looks fresh.
Stephen Dardanning, former editor of the Evening Standard, is gone. And with him, a legacy people around here would just as soon forget. I've written my share of obits over the years, but this one's left me with a double-clove hitch in my gut. And it isn't because I've been asked to memorialize a man I've never met. I am effectively replacing him. I am sitting in his office now, reclining in his squeaky old chair. Worst of all, when I asked what his cause of death was, they told me creative differences.
What the fuck? ¿Por qué se murió el señor? Por diferencias creativas. Placas de Petri.
These petri dish samples were earlier means of storing all knowledge within human genes. To play back an encrypted audio scene, look for the sequencing data machine.
Keep your holy stone handy, sir.
We should respect the dead.
Paul, I keep finding you here.
No,
What is the matter?
nothing. I was
Es un
Just quit spinning your wheels here.
uno de los.
It's bad for your work.
He was our first.
I understand. But I'm telling you this as your friend. This could get you in trouble. What do they think when they see you here?
Why would they be watching?
They are always watching. Derringer monitors the water in the moat.
Oh, that false crisis. In my country, too, there is a water crisis.
Abal, do not get political on it.
Terminus drinks more water than all the mirrors combined.
You're changing the subject. Have any of the mirrors died of thirst? Did this one here die of thirst? Look, I'm telling you. If they see you mourning them in this way, it will not be good for you.
How do you survive all of this?
Abal, I make it a point not to look directly at them. If I do that, I will see my own reflection. I have trained myself to stare just over their heads when I speak to them. You asked me how I survive? I took the idea of a person I hate, and I practiced very hard at becoming him.
Chuch.
You can imagine other huge data sources like all the neuronal files in the brain, which could be encoded into DNA, and again, you could do selective reading of that as needed.
That did not work.
This door will not open with mere elbow grease. The gearbox, it seems, is missing a piece.
Carry on. Yes, sir.
Fuck, esta cámara no me sirve.
But are limited by our storage capabilities. So, for example, if we could store everything, we wouldn't be throwing out data. We wouldn't be writing on top of reusing disks and tape drives.
I guess they're waiting for someone new to die.
Oh, Luis VIII.
Whose grave is this?
Don't ask questions.
Another broken mirror?
What did I say? Just keep digging. I will be back.
You asked too many questions. Yes, sir, you are right. The captain hears the question you didn't ask.
Who are you talking to, Mama?
No one, sir.
Stop digging. I said stop. Did something happen to a mirror?
Did it?
Did you break another mirror?
No, sir, I did not. Maybe I did. No, I surely did not.
Climb out of there. Get up.
I didn't tell you to stop digging.
¿Cómo, joder?
Killed another one?
No, sir, I did not.
Calm down, both of you. It's for Octavo.
The librarian. He's dead?
He will be.
We all die
Chich.
someday. Except for the captain.
Shut up!
These petri dish samples were earlier made.
All is well.
Because we have the address, we know where it goes back, so once we sequence everything, we're able to reconstruct what the original message that you're encoding or digital information that you were encoding in there.
Be careful, sir. That is poisonous.
Yes, Mammoth, I know that. Above.
Yes, sir. He knows.
One of the female mirrors is having an issue I think you may be better suited for.
I will be right there.
Why is all of this out?
I'm extracting toxin
Why?
because I want to know.
Are you making a weapon?
Why would you say something like that?
I am merely considering who we work for.
You're being paranoid.
Occupational hazard.
You're making a weapon.
You can use these to open the door with the chains on it.
Who's in here? We hear you. You left these. Don't be so careless.
Vaya.
Yes, sir.
While the girl's fearful cries should not go unheeded, the giant has taken the item we needed. So pilfer the pockets of that aimless brute, but be wary of bees as you steal back the loot.
No great shakes tonight, sir.
All I am saying is if something happens, I hope you rescue your two-legged children before your six-legged ones.
Of course! You're being insane about. Besides, nothing is going to happen to us. You know that. Abal?
Of course.
Say, if my bees die, so do your precious flowers.
The desert rose is renowned for surviving in adverse conditions. I am sure they can live without your colony.
My bees make honey. What do your flowers yield?
Death. The roots are quite toxic, you know.
Therein lies the difference.
Ok, cuídate, Guille.
As a hobbyist, I don't delight myself with pain and suffering.
You do not have to. As an occupation, your bees are content to do it for you.
interesting.
Overseer, how may I help you, sir?
Oh, please don't get up. I am actually looking for Dr. Perez.
I believe he is reading to the mirrors.
Reading? They received that sort of stimulation then?
Only very recently. It is your manifesto.
Our manifesto.
Of course.
Of course.
Is this yours?
I am sorry I did not inform you that I would be bringing a radio.
It is okay.
I do not use it anymore.
Why is that?
Mammoth. He gets upset. He heard me tell Gnome, Dr. Perez, that the radio waves cut through our brains. They are invisible signals. Mammoth did not like that. And once he has an idea in his head, it is difficult to get rid of it.
I see. I would like you to start using the radio again. But only when Mammoth is around.
Sir.
Touch.
Yes, I will watch from that feed, whenever he enters the room.
What is the scientific purpose of this?
You said Dr. Perez was with the mirrors. I think I will go see him now.
Yes, sir.
I think so too.
Do you have a research partner?
Not currently.
Good. I have just the person in mind for you.
No, I'm
Do you know
Perez.
Dr. Amash?
Never heard of him.
You'll like her.
Her? Yes.
Does it bother you?
Does what bother?
That Dr. Amash is a woman.
Of course not.
Okay.
She's American?
No. Iranian, I think. Dr. Perez, what would you say is the most important consideration in your particular field?
Ethics.
Ethics. Are you ethical, Dr. Perez?
Certainly.
No.
You don't.
If you were, I wouldn't be here in your office right now. Are you offended?
A little bit.
You are, however, principled. And that is why I am here. Do you know what I am proposing to do in my research facility?
I think I do.
I'm going to ask you again, what is the most important consideration in your particular field?
For me personally, can it be done?
I'll see you Monday, and together we'll find out.
Oh, it's something.
Amash.
I'm okay.
The heat is out. Not just my office, but the entire building.
I'll pace.
Yes, keep the blood flowing.
Oh, these are beautiful.
Thank you.
And they grow right here on the windowsill.
Most times of the year, you see them on the roads. Fields of them, growing freely.
I'm afraid I didn't see much besides snow on the drive-in.
People think this country is all desert. Hot, flat, dry. But we are high up in the mountains.
May I sit? You are a gifted comparative genomicist. Do you know why I am here?
To offer me a job.
An opportunity. Did your medical director explain it to you?
Briefly. Encoding.
Precisely. Are you up to the challenge, Dr. Amon?
With all due respect, it is not much of a challenge. A zettabyte may be a lot of data for you, but for us, it is a trifle.
Touch.
At most, we are talking about a gram of synthetic DNA.
I'm not talking about synthetic DNA.
Then where do you want your data stored?
Let us see what he has on him. I got.
Oh, oh. Se está dando la vuelta. Fuck, no tengo buen ángulo. ¡La puta!
Nothing. I thought I saw saw something. You'll see it better in the light of day.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Semilla de girasol?
No. Bar, what is it? Sit down.
I think we killed someone.
What? Stop! Stop this pacing. Sit. About what happened?
Not here. A pre-cal. We drowned him. We must have drowned him in the moat.
Why was the pre-cow in the moat?
I don't know. At first I thought it was one of ours. Then I was sure a Prizrak had found us out. But it was a pre-cal. A male pre-cal.
Okay. Okay, Abal. We have to get him out of there, okay?
I feel so bad for Mama.
Abal, we must leave here.
We can make this go away, right?
And it's worse than that. I heard the transmission.
You did. You know what I have been trying to tell you.
You're right, Abal.
It's the American government.
You're right.
They will put us in jail. They will lock us away forever.
We'll figure something out. But first, we must get the pre-cal out of the moat. We don't know if anyone knows he's missing.
When did life become this?
What?
Looks above board.
Oh. Alguien siempre está yéndote, dice el cartel.
Take it or leave it. I'm not offended, but it is a mistake.
It's a very nice tie, but I need to go out in the brass. There's no other choice.
You walk out there like that, and all the public sees is a battleship.
Well, there's no way around it. It's so...
Why, Richard, you seem unhinged. Do you need to lie down?
I get like this sometimes.
Look, it's just a tie. Wear what you like. I won't belabor the point further.
No, it's not that. I'm not a face man. Hate this dog and pony show.
Relax. This is our opportunity to tell our side of things. We've done nothing wrong.
What's my opener?
Just tell them the truth. Here, tell them what you told me the night of the inauguration.
I believe in what this agency has been entrusted to do, right down to my soul.
Soul's good.
To defend our nation, our allies, and our agents abroad from outside threats.
Lose the but excellent. And remember.
Remember what?
Civlib.
Oh, right. And to defend our nation while protecting the civil liberties of our citizens.
Good. But Vice Admiral Matthews, what about your vast array of data centers? Those can't strictly be for saving information on other foreign threats. Surely they are used to store evidence on U.S. citizens as well.
Of the data centers on U.S. soil? Absolutely not. We do not hold data on the citizens of the United States there.
Stop. No, I'm impressed. Marjorie will be proud of you.
Oh, that reminds me. I should call her.
After. First, you need to go out there and tell the people how we intend to save them, Mr. Director.
Are you watching the TV?
I am. It would seem my whistleblower made good.
My whistleblower.
This guy was a system admin, operating under his own warped sense of justice.
What? What about my plant?
She never made her move.
Well, what the hell is this guy's story?
I don't know. But I'd prefer we had control of all the variables here.
Vice Admiral, you don't need to talk to me about control. Just follow the protocol. Tax evasion, stripper girlfriend. In fact, if there's something you want me to run a search on, I'd be happy.
Don't get carried away. You keep the day-to-day to us.
No te vengas arriba.
Package with what's her name. She came with a strong motive to discredit.
Well, look on the bright side. No one can trace this back to you. Plausible deniability. Now we can hasten our move to Terminus.
I suppose.
Richard, this is the black eye we needed. Let's fumble the follow-up like we discussed and look grossly incompetent doing so. Then we'll go talk to the DOD about outsourcing.
You sound almost flippant.
Where is this noble fool? I want to send him a token of appreciation.
And I'd like to send him up the river on charges of violating the Espionage Act. But he's fled the country.
To what destination?
Russia.
Ah, a spy after my own heart.
And what's the matter? Lately, you sound distant.
Probably our new encryption tech.
I don't mean the phone line.
I know what you mean. Flat out with Terminus. Data collection is a beguiling Lorelei, Richard. It's keeping all of us very engaged at present.
Let's be clear about something. You signed an oath to collect and store for the clandestine agencies of the U.S. government. That does not empower you to tamper with or exploit any of the information in Terminus, nor does it allow
trabaja para Estados Unidos, entonces.
Vice Admiral, we are in business together, in pursuit of a common interest. But do not tell me what to do. I am not an American citizen. Terminus is not U.S. property. You rent from me.
Hey! Calm down. I mean to ruffle your feathers.
There are no feathers to ruffle. 40 years of living in your country left me plucked bare.
Sorry you feel that way. We are in your debt. As a nation, and me, personally.
Don't get soft, Richard. I didn't make your problems go away out of some personal obligation. I just think you're the best man for the job. So go do that job. And leave me alone to do mine.
All is well, stem to stern.
Mierda, me vio. Ah, no.
Nothing. I thought I saw something.
¿Qué es eso?
Another religious text.
Oh, el manifiesto comunista.
Out of its Marx's manifesto declares factory, church, and state alike subordinate to the workers, on whom all depends. This flattery mumbles on through history, ignorant of time and place. Marx, the false prophet, preached to an audience in the thrall of industry, not to those who run the modern service economy, wherein everyone spins information without organization, like spiders on caffeine. Once a carrier holds such uncontrolled information, it loses neutrality.
¿Habrá un manifiesto capitalista?
Sexual, diversional. This is why the overseer must control the line with a hard hand.
¿Y quién lo propuso?
Only under his true grip can information find a proper place in shaping the proletariat. Marx is obsolete, mere content for the line. Hide this lesser manifesto well.
These chains are tough.
Behold, it's a tunnel, at least part of one. Someone before us had had enough fun. This crudely dug hole was their means of escape, but it won't do much good in its current shape. The water is high where it needs to be low. Let's find the equipment to stifle its flow.
It's not stealing if nobody wants it, right?
Right.
fits. The gate is opening. The garden is through this gate.
Nice. Una estampa la machicha. Debería espantarla ahora que puedo.
The smelly man's tape.
The door to the labs is buttoned up tight. It requires an eye scan, but not with our sight. The giant could open it were he so persuaded, but to ask him outright would be rather ill-fated. Perhaps we can trick him to letting us through by making him think it's a task he must do. Have the girl scan any data you find. The audio from it can then be combined to a simple command using only his voice. When he hears it played back, he won't have a choice.
It is locked. We will find a way to open it.
Me ha quedado regular lo que tengo que hacer ahí, ¿eh? O sea, tengo que engañarlo con la voz, pero no estoy seguro de cómo.
Oh, Mammoth, stop! What are you doing? The filter is not in the pond. It is connected to the old cistern.
Yes, sir.
Climb out of there.
It is cold.
Yes, and full of bacteria, too. Go change your clothes first. Do you have clean clothes?
Yes, sir.
Where are they?
In the labs.
Okay, then. Go put them on. We don't want you to catch ill.
No, sir. We do not want to catch you.
Mammoth,
Yes, sir.
what did I just say?
Bring the bench to you.
Correct. I need you to prop the door open with it. Carry it to the door. Don't drag it.
You don't listen. He needs you to carry it to the door. Yes, sir. Oh, the stench.
It's okay. This is why we need to keep the door open for a while.
It's death.
It is not. It's just tissue that went bad. One of the refrigeration units stopped working.
A mirror broke.
No, listen to me. Some tissue has decomposed. That's all. It happens.
We don't want to be here.
Then go back outside and get some fresh air, okay? Both of you. I will take care of this.
Con esto lo vamos a engañar.
You can't out.
¡Ah!
Run us.
What the fuck? ¿Dónde está? Fuck.
You follow the directive well. Thank you, sir.
¿Esto dónde? Ni lo había visto.
It's very long thing. You can recover DNA over thousands of years. And second, it's a very dense storage information source.
It's due for another trimming. They think it's their god.
The lantern? Who thinks it's their god?
They do.
The mirrors?
The glow bugs.
Oh, the fireflies. I suppose you are right.
They fly around it, but they won't touch it.
This is true. They revere it.
Yes, sir. They revere it.
Mammoth, do you have a god?
Yes, sir.
You do. Who's your god?
The captain.
The captain. Fuck, estoy en un pésimo lugar. Ah, ahí viene.
The light is waning. The bulb will need to be replaced.
Ya, a ver, aquí tengo que... Ahí está, había un paso por acá, sí. Vamos rápido.
Is it poison?
No, Mammoth. This one is non-toxic. But you must be careful, or you'll break its limbs off.
You are breaking its limbs.
I am making it more beautiful.
Is it hurting?
No. Plants do not feel pain.
Then I want to help make it be more beautiful too.
But you could kill it. Just because something does not feel pain does not mean it cannot die. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Dijo no, mi amor. No. Dijo yes, sir. Me falta uno. ¿Dónde está? No puedo hacer zoom, la concha. Acá.
They need water to grow.
They do. And food. And what else?
Love.
Who told you they need love?
The captain said.
Are we talking about the roses or the mirrors?
The captain said everything needs love to grow.
Mammoth, do you think the captain loves you?
He loves me the most.
Hmm.
That's why I grow more tall than everyone else.
Well done, old friend. There's plenty to use. Let's string it together and finish this ruse. This giant possesses dual personalities, and one of them lords over these principalities. Let's talk to the half that seems in command and make him submit to a quick retinal scan.
Voy a...
I will open the lab's door. Tell the captain.
Ok. Tengo que formar algo coherente. No puedo entrar de nuevo. Tengo que esperar a que se le pase, supongo. My fucking god.
Are you hiding from me?
Sí. A ver. Abre la puerta de los laboratorios o voy a contarse al capitán.
Open the lab's door. I will tell the captain. Yes, sir. We will open the door. Opening the door for you now, Captain.
What the fuck? ¿Te imaginas que pasa por aquí y sale? Pero está scripted, obviamente. Ah, no.
He's trying to get in.
Open this door.
¿Y si te mueves?
Not you, the mirror. Why don't you type in the pin code?
What the
Too late, you broke it.
Mammoth broke the door.
Ah, es cierto, ahora otra puerta. La mía el soy normal, weón. Bueno. 1869.
Touch the observation window.
Look at him. Uncoded and not a care in the world. That one there looks kind of slow.
Sir, please.
A lot of them, actually.
Nonsense. They're every bit as capable as the pre-cal.
Los mirrors creo que son gente también.
Do they just sleep all the time?
They sleep a lot, yes.
Must be nice.
How may I help you exactly?
You seen a valve map lying around?
What is that?
Irrigation schematic. The water level readings in Terminus have been unusual lately. Know anything about it?
Why would I know anything about Terminus?
We all drink from the same river, Doctor.
There were many boxes and folders in the office when I moved in. If I see it, I will leave it here for you.
Oh, that's very neighborly of you.
Mr. Derringer.
Relax, I'm leaving. Let you get back to making babies with Dr. Amash.
1869.
This map is a godsend which plainly displays the locations of valves and pipes in the maze. The valves and the pipes are the method to funnel the water away from that crudely dug tunnel. Egad, I must say that it's so exciting when you see that this map as well contains writing. A scrawl in the corner appears to consist of a pin code we need but had previously missed. Head back to the graveyard and then to the maze, but watch out for that brute who would cause us delays.
I'll pick this up. Let's put the dish with the icky stuff in here. It's not stealing if nobody wants it. Right?
Good morning. Did everyone have a restful sleep? 257P. Why are you still in bed?
I had a dream.
That is impossible.
I had a bad dream.
Tell me.
257P. Do not speak again. Dr. Amash, please see me in the labs. Thank you.
Tell me.
We were all of us at the bottom of a big hill. And you and Dr. Peretz, you were standing at the top of the hill. You were standing beside a giant rock.
Dr. Amash, in the labs now.
Go on.
And Dr. Peretz told us to look the other way. And I heard you say to him, push the rock.
Above.
And the last thing I heard was the rock rolling toward us.
Madre mía. Qué horrible pesadilla.
I could never do that to you.
Get out of there right now.
Get out! Come on, run! Out you go! Go! Why are you stopping? Vámonos, oveja!
We are not meant to leave.
It's all right. You're free. Go! They will be disappointed.
Are you the captain?
I don't know what the hell that is. It is raining.
We cannot venture.
No shit.
What? Why not? A cloudy mirror shows us nothing. Okay. Does anyone in here not have brain damage?
I do not.
Put your hand down. Okay, want to see the captain?
I truly do.
He's in the woods. That way. Run. All right, kids. You see what she's doing? Follow her. Go. Go. What a nightmare.
Entiendo que este es Zigzag, no me acuerdo el tipo este que se robó un traje. Sigrat, no me acuerdo.
Dante's Divine Comedy
Ay, mira, la Divina Comedia.
otherworldly landscapes. Yet Most readers only experience hell. We should not waste our citizens' lives preparing them for what they can never achieve. Education should aim not to make free thinkers, but thinkers who are free to take on work best suited to their talents. Dante gives them a purifying path to God. They quit in the land of error. It is only natural that they fail. This book is a practical joke.
It's a practical joke.
Vice Admiral Matthews speaking.
Congratulations are in order.
For what?
Your new appointment.
Nothing's been confirmed yet. In fact, don't get your hopes up. I'm at best the dark horse candidate. Hold on, Mr. Treglazov. I have another call coming in. Vice Admiral Matthews? Yes? Thank you, sir. No.
Ahí le está confirmando, supongo.
Yes, I will. I absolutely will. Goodbye, sir. That was the committee chairman. I'm
Yes.
the agency's new director.
Of course you are, Richard. That's why I called you. Congratulations, good man.
Yes, but how did you... Never mind.
When did they need you back at Fort Meade? Oh, sounds like you have another call coming in.
No, I'm good. You must be clairvoyant. Now I do have another call.
And I'll leave you to it.
Good day, Vice Admiral.
Strange. Vice Admiral Matthews speaking.
What? Oh, la buena, no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Oh, de repente ahora se reúne con la conversación que escuchamos en los créditos. En el que le metió el taser, What the fuck?
How do I look?
Not bad for a dead man.
Sí, este es el que decía.
What'd I miss?
Plenty.
I'm sorry about earlier.
Chuch.
That's fine.
It had
Ah, sí, él le metió el taser entonces.
What took you so long getting back here?
I had to liberate a few of the sheep along the way.
I wish you wouldn't do that sort of thing, Daniel. Those sheep, as you put it, they're not what you think.
Doesn't matter. The more the merrier. That's chaos, my dear. What the hell is that?
That would be the shepherd, probably looking for his flock.
Forget that. What about Treglazov?
What about him?
Is he onto you?
He demoted me. I'm
no longer in charge of the arrival.
The old man's losing his mind.
Among other things. What about his men?
You mean my men? They're trick coins. When it's time to flip them, they'll land on our side.
You're pretty sure of yourself. We should go.
Whoa, 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 why wouldn't I be? You say what you want, but my methods, they get results.
Your methods will get us all killed.
Oh, here it comes. Let's have it, Murray. Come on, let's have it.
5 eyes are better than 4. Yes, you are right.
We can argue about this later.
No, no, no. Say what you really think. You hate my plan.
What plan? A plan involves planning.
True.
Where are
Y no la ven. Están escondidos en el mismo lugar.
We're gonna find you.
Ahí ya la vieron. Obvio, es que sería tonto que no la vean.
Want your phone back? Now's your chance.
Who made this mess? You did. No, sir, I did not. The captain would want to know about this.
¿Se piraron? Chocha, no esperé que se piraran.
The map of the maze. A blueprint for victory. Valves and a pump room.
Verdad que hay que ir por el agujero, me había olvidado. Pero ¿dónde están las válvulas?
Everything's above board tonight.
The smelly man's tape.
¿O será aquí mismo? No creo, supongo que es en otro lado.
The map of the maze. A blueprint for victory. Valves and a pump room.
Ah, este es el... Oh, el mapa del laberinto, o sea, de donde estoy ahorita. Entiendo. Pero ¿y esto qué es? ¿Dónde estoy yo ahorita? O sea, una vez que encuentre uno creo que me voy a poder ubicar. I hope so.
All sewn up tonight. Oh.
A tape.
Ah, fuck. ¿Cuál es el mejor ángulo? No veo. Weona, ¿puedes no ir? Oh my fucking.
What was that?
Oh my fuck.
I like this.
Ah, stupid bees. Smarter than you.
Uf. Qué tensión, concha.
John's Gospel celebrates the Logos, God's inner identity. Yet the translation of this, as God's Word, has led to a sloppy veneration of the Bible by those who take the word literally. Content requires context. But as this book shows, we divorce the two every day, as though it were a reflex. Broadcasters peddle sacrifice as they blindly profess.
¿Este es literalmente el Evangelio de Juan o es un libro que se llama así?
This book fails its own.
Supongo que es el Evangelio, porque no veo autor, así que...
From your map of the maze, I can clearly discern there are 4 valves the girl is required to turn. Each valve she releases will help to control the level of water that's flooded the hole. Once she has done this, then head to the station, reset the pump, and I'll take a vacation.
If we could store, say, video information over a broad set of the Earth, and then just store it, archive it, until something really good or really bad has occurred to that.
Go on.
I will fit through that.
Still. Don't slit my throat, man. Don't tell me what to do. Without this collar, you can't get back in your own room.
So? I don't want to. I don't ever want to again.
There you go. And adios, metamorphosis necktie.
I feel weird.
Yeah, separation anxiety. It'll pass. You ready?
I guess so. Honestly, I don't want to leave.
You tell me.
No, what I mean is, I want to stay and fight. With you.
No, you need to escape while you have the chance. I have the element of surprise on my side. You don't.
What do you mean?
There's value in people thinking you're dead. Do you know what a martyr is?
I don't think so.
Look, when you get to the surface, you do as I told you. You find the boat, you leave.
Where do I go?
Any direction away from here.
Like, there's a girl I care about. I can't go without her. You wouldn't understand.
Believe me, kid. I understand better than you think.
fitting as all good revolutions start underground. Dear reader, please sit down. This whole place, this facility. Oh my God. We're on a. Oh no.
That does not look correct, madam. You have your wires crossed. This one goes here, that one goes there.
Prizrak, halt. Where's the fire? Loyalist, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Don't worry. He doesn't leave until everyone gets their copy signed.
Who doesn't?
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Come on. You got your manifesto with you, right?
Actually, I...
Forward. Hello, Prizrak. Who am I making this out to? Scarborough? Here you are. Watch your step. Darrington.
All right, that's it. No more autographs for the day. Sorry, Loyalist. Guess I lied.
That's all right. Somehow I'll get over it.
Hey, whoa. Come back here. Listen up. I'm having a new chair delivered tomorrow. I need you to put it together for me in my office. Can you do that?
Yeah. You bet.
Y así se robó la silla.
That must be how the smelly man got to the surface.
Claro, aquí debe estar la tumba, entiendo. Smelly man.
The Bhagavad Gita, a spiritual liberation straight-jacketed into an allegory of war, helped nurture Mahatma Gandhi, a man remembered best for peace. But his peace led only to assassination. We should beware falling prey to his logical end. The Overseer understands the accidental power of language to sculpt a worldview. He governs the lines of communication to ensure that wasteful allegories do not confuse the Mannings and Snowdens of our age into thinking that their wars cultivate anyone's peace.
Zager here. You know, the more time I spend around the mentor, the more I'm reminded of something the librarian said when I first met him. He was quoting Aristotle, and he said to me, "Youth is easily deceived because it's quick to hope." Well, not just youth. Anyone who's never pet a mean dog is quick to hope. Mireille's one of these types. Naive. Sheltered. She believes in the Overseer's Republic. And see, the problem is, sooner or later, he's gonna turn on her. Sooner or later, he's gonna snap at her. I feel like a sack of lying to Mireille. I want to tell her who I am, you know, who I really am. But she's just not ready to hear the truth. Not yet. Better to stay the course and let the Overseer bite her. He'll come away with part of her hand, but she will come away with a new understanding of human nature. Mireille needs a glimpse of the real Treglazov. But it needs to come from him. I can't try to persuade her. I told her what I was, what I did in a past life, my time in the army, my work as a journalist, my stints in the battlefield, and she just sees the romance in it. She sees romance everywhere she looks. And that's a real problem, too. She had a life back there. Archaeology? No, anthropology? I should learn to listen better. The point is, she studied the human past to learn more about the human present, but she missed the point. Something bad's gonna have to happen. Something bad has to happen in this place before she'll finally get it. I don't want her to think we're all bad. It's not what I believe. Maybe I used to. Maybe that's what Derringer believes. But Mireille believes we're all good. And that's just as wrong-headed and twice as useless. The fact is this, kids. People aren't good or bad. People are just scared. Always were and always will be. I'm scared. Scared Mireille's not going to love me when I tell her who I really am. And the overseer's scared. He's a rabid dog who knows he could be put down at any point. I mean, you bite one too many mailmen, society's got no choice but to euthanize. As much as it hurts to say it. I hope he turns on Mireille soon. It'll be best for everyone. Zager here. Got a hot date tonight. I know. When you're pretending to be someone you're not, it's probably not a good idea to draw undue attention by engaging in a forbidden tryst in the most monitored facility on Earth. Then again, I kind of ran out of good ideas years ago, and yet the bad ones keep pouring out of me like a busted water main. I get swept up, but I've yet to get swept away. The other day, I decided to ask Mireille out for a night on the town. Of course, the concept of a Prizrak dating an elite is absurd on its pixelated face, but so far there's been no bawling out from anyone in uniform. As you can imagine, even under ideal conditions, romancing your co-worker in Metamorphosis is a bit of a challenge. I can tally the number of date night activities on my middle finger, and the closest thing to make out point is Maddie Sade's office, if Derringer's to be believed. But I like to think that we find a way to have fun around here. So, for my evening with Ms. Brideau, I've chosen the classic dinner and a movie. And Mireille has insisted on picking the restaurant. But as there are no restaurants in Metamorphosis, she suggested the overseer's private dining hall. Apparently Treglazov is out of town this week on official state business, which can only mean he's out greasing the palms of foreign dignitaries while greasing the wheels of injustice. So, we look forward to a lovely candlelit dinner amongst a bunch of creepy portraits of stone-faced citizens beneath the glow of even creepier surveillance cameras. Which brings me to the movie portion of my night. Once we've stuffed ourselves good and plenty, we'll retire to the nearest security monitoring wing to erase all recorded videos of us from the dining hall. I know what you're thinking. This whole outing sounds more up than a soup sandwich, which is probably what we'll end up eating since she's relying on me to do the cooking. But listen here, if you're lucky enough to find love inside of Metamorphosis, you don't complain. And you know me. I never complain. As Zager saying, wish me luck. Should be the death of me.
Vaya.
If I had a nickel for every time I said that, I'd be rich. But if I had a nickel for every time I meant it literally, I'd have 5 cents. And if I had a better 6 cents, I'd know to stay the hell away from her at any cost. See, I'm thinking that... Oh, Zager here. I'm thinking that I may have already this up big time. What do I do? What do I do? Look, I didn't come to Metamorphosis to fall in love. Of course, I didn't come here to be a Prizrak either. Oh, Mireille Prideaux. This one's gonna hurt. Outwardly, she seems cut from the same soiled cloth as Treglazov. Listening to her recite his mantras earlier tonight during some pointless ceremony for the new library, I almost threw up in my mouth. Her blind loyalty reminds me of those pictures of North Koreans forcing their tight smiles past their empty eyes as they stand beside their pants-suited dictator. But there's something going on with her. Substance behind that effortless style. I mean, nobody is that put together. Mireille's got some secrets, all right. Well, 2 bits of advice for all you wannabe journalists. 1, everyone's got a story to tell. And 2, follow the money. Well, I followed the money, and it led me to Treglazov. That trail met its demise here in Metamorphosis, so now what? Well, now it's time I followed my own advice. Ms. Prideaux. She's got a story to tell, I'm sure of it. God, what if she were here in a similar capacity? Right? A fellow mole digging their way up to the surface, to the truth. That's wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Well, I always was a hopeless romantic. In any case, I'm going to talk to her. So I'll brush up on my French first.
Creo que hay algunas que no he escuchado. Diría que he escuchado 5 y hay 3 que estas 2 de repente no he escuchado.
You can always find a crime. That's their motto. That's their mantra. They tattoo it to the inside of their eyelids. You can always find a crime, and it's true. You can find almost anything if you look hard enough. But you know, the one thing you'll never find, no matter how long you search for it, is the end of a good conspiracy. Just when you think you caught the beast by the tail, you round a corner and discover it just keeps going. It's never ending. It's all tail. And while you're gunning further and further down the rabbit hole, they're watching you. They're waiting for you to slip up, forget to rewind, run a red light, or play your T-Rex bootleg too loud after 10 p.m., which you only did because your ex-wife won't shut up about you having a square job like all her friends' husbands with their starch white collars and their paisley ties. Carol! But my point is this. You think you're onto them. They're onto you. You try to track them, follow them, find out their dirty little business. And that's just an open invitation for them to find out yours. So what am I saying? What am I saying? Am I saying you shouldn't pay attention? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, be smart. When you tail a suspect, you don't follow too close. If the winds change, they smell you coming up behind them. I'm telling you, you gotta be smart if you want to unravel a good conspiracy. So rule number 1, don't ask questions. At least not out loud or to anyone that's alive.
Ey, esto ya lo escuché. Esta parte se me acuerdo.
You don't give a see them dump a body in the marsh, act like it's no big thing. And rule number 3.
Fuck rule number 1 and number 2.
Right on. Zager here. Hi. I've decided to join the internet craze. Now this is a big step forward for me. I'm not what you'd call tech savvy, exactly. I walked into a software store once looking for some help. Smarmy kid behind the counter laughed in my face because I didn't know how to turn my computer on. Well, screw you, kid. At least, unlike you, I can turn a woman on. What were we talking about? Ah, the internet. So, point is, not a quick study, but I think I'm finally getting the hang of this .com business. It's real simple, actually. The hard part was coming up with a proper URL. Then it hit me. As someone who's always defined themselves by what they hate, I realized exactly what kind of site I needed to make. So for all you listeners out there, you are in for a treat. Today, I unveil the greatest website in the history of, well, anything, really. It's, what is it? There's a W, and a W, and then another W. There's 3 W's. And then killyourinternet.com. It was actually my second choice, but it was taken, and apparently you pay for these website things to be hosted. The whole thing reeks of a scam, honestly. Now, so far, there's nothing on the site, and I realize that. But I got me some big plans. all of Treglazov's dirty little secrets. Some blogging posts, could be cool. Maybe even tasteful nudes. We'll see. Also, if anyone listening knows how to generate web traffic, please email me at Zager, that at symbol thing,
Algarroba.
KillYourInternet.com. Just all one word. Okay. Until next time, don't trust anyone. And don't trust any websites either. Because some of them will put cookies on your computer. Whatever the that means.
What the fuck? Ok, este es el laberinto.
The map of the maze. A blueprint for victory. Valves and a pump room.
No es muy bueno el mapa del laberinto, no te voy a mentir.
The mammoth cannot fit through these.
No shit. Lo directé a 95.
We do not have to.
What other choice is there?
Mammoth can carry out the directive.
No, that is even worse somehow.
We can leave.
You are trapped. As sure as the mirrors are trapped here, so are we.
Maybe not. There is a free-fall lifeboat. Many of them on the other side.
We would never make it out of the garden.
We might.
And the mirrors. There would not be enough room for them.
This is true. But we could escape. We just need a distraction.
It would have to be extreme.
Yes. We let Mammoth carry out 95.
No, I cannot.
And as you said, we are trapped.
Ahoy, mateys!
The map of the maze. A blueprint for victory. Valves and a pump room.
Oh shit.
You can't outrun us.
¡Ah! What the fuck? ¿Cómo vino corriendo? ¿Esto está abierto?
Fulfilling the objective.
Motherfucker. Entonces no está abierto.
I feel like we're cheating.
The map of the maze.
Este es este, creo.
For victory.
Creo.
It's like I'm steering a ship. The captain does not let us use cut-throughs.
Ahí hay algo. ¿Puedo llegar a eso? Aquí había algo, ¿no? Estoy seguro.
It's not stealing if nobody wants it.
This book will cut you.
Will cut you.
The book of Revelation comes off as
Ah, revelaciones. Que es Apocalipsis, claro.
is mere political subterfuge hidden beneath coded imagery.
Chicha.
It convinces each Christian generation that they will be the last to endure suffering on earth, and the first lifted into the mystery of God. This one's a survivor. No amount of historical research can deflate those swollen with its lovely lies. The appearance of intricate mystery is an absolute threat to the République. Whether it is Revelation, Oracle Doors, or the lids of the Ciborium and Luna, anything that grants an aura of power beyond the Overseer's final hand must be despoiled and shown in light of its shriveled power to bear truth.
Right? Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Veneno.
I want you to stay calm. I'm going to show you something, but I want you to stay calm and do not react with the cameras.
What is that, a ball? A ball, stop. Put that down.
Do not be afraid, Gnome. There is plenty here. The toxin works quickly. There would be almost no pain.
This is what you have in mind?
Que quiere matarlo a todos.
You could never bear another broken mirror.
It is not for them.
A ball.
Ah, y de repente por eso.
It is against my religion.
De repente por eso tocaron el sistema de agua.
I will not kill myself to achieve the same purpose.
Then we are at an impasse.
It would appear so.
As a scientist, I refuse to accept that.
Ah, no, mentira. Era para suicidarse.
There is no high road here.
Creo.
There are only two low roads.
Then we dig a tunnel.
¿Estás hablando de cavar uno literalmente? Porque es que se cavó uno literalmente.
Ahoy, mateys! One of the smelly man's tapes. It's like I'm steering a ship. The mammoth can not fit through these.
Oh my fucking god.
Sit down. The captain doesn't stand for stowaways.
Speedrun strat, claramente. Porque me parece que el progreso se guarda, así que...
Hey.
Can't this wait?
You bothered?
Worried.
Let's not start this off on the wrong foot.
You have two wrong feet.
Oh, okay. Let's not start this off with audible disdain.
This puts me in jeopardy. I am not to fraternize with Parcela.
I get it. That's why I wanted to talk to you. I'm not a Prizrak.
Really, Daniel, I have to go.
Listen to me. I'm a journalist.
What are you talking about?
I'm a journalist named Daniel Zager. I joined this facility to investigate it, not to follow its lead. I'm not a zealot to any ideology besides the truth.
You're a spy.
Básicamente.
Exactly. I'm an investigative journalist, and I've had Treglazov in the crosshairs for a long time now.
The headmaster.
Bad news.
Parcela!
You ain't
sake.
Don't touch me!
Mirai,
Please, Lack!
don't do this.
Traitor!
Traitor.
Please, Lack!
Oh my fucking god. ¿Puede ser traidor de algo a lo que nunca le has jurado lealtad? No, I don't think so.
There's still more to do, but leave if you must. Come back and we'll finish the plan we discussed.
¿Aún quedan cosas por hacer? No creo. ¿Qué queda por hacer?
We're gonna get you.
Wait, what? Oh my fucking god. ¿Me está diciendo que me faltó algo? Fuck.
The map of the maze. A blueprint for victory. Valves and a pump room.
Oh, creo que tenía que activar, después de activar todo, activar algo más.
Ready about. We'll change our tack.
No veo una chota.
I'll break this one, but you did the last one.
The mammoth cannot fit through these.
Yo creo que me debe faltar algo. Ahora aquí no es.
I'm not so sure. I'm not certain about this.
Igual por aquí no es.
We'll hang you from the yardarm.
Ah!
The captain doesn't stand for stowaways.
Fuck me. A ver. The Raven.
I feel like we're cheating.
Ahí no he ido, creo. Aquí no he ido tampoco. Ajá, aquí tenía que venir.
I will hold on to this.
Imagine very inexpensive biological cameras that could encode it into DNA, and you could have very exhaustive archives of this that would only infrequently be accessed.
Boy!
What are you doing in there? Mama, do not raise the water.
But Dr. Parrett said...
There's somebody in the moat.
A mirror?
It looks like it. Stay there.
We will stay here. We should not tell the captain this. They would not be pleased.
Mamet? Mamet, what are you doing?
We are waiting.
Mamet, what did I tell you to do? Flood the moat.
But sir, Dr. Amash says there's a mirror in the moat.
There is no mirror there, Mamet. I just did a head count. Raise the water.
But sir...
Claro. No es un mirror, era un... ¿Cómo se llama? No me acuerdo. Pero era el muchacho. Creo que es Whip el que supuestamente muere. O quizá realmente muere.
The Torah's 5 books of Moses are a crossroads where the 3 great monotheisms meet. It is appropriate, then, that historical research suggests that Moses himself was a composite figure, one to whom the myths of many leaders have stuck. We need markers, names for the non-human. We call gravity Newton, relativity Einstein, and the leaders of Israel, Moses. The weak need symbols to fumble through their lives. The overseer must differentiate signal from sign, must know that Moses is one man made of many. He is responsible for protecting those weak in spirit from their own lust for cult.
It is working!
The pump is reset. Your work here is finished. By now I would trust that the water's diminished. Return to the tunnel so the girl may escape. As always, look out for that monstrous ape.
I'm not certain.
¿Cómo que no estás certain, hija de...
This is Quinn Derringer, Chief of Prisrac. Who exactly is in charge up there? Dr. Amash? Dr. Peretz? Someone has drained the cooling pool around Terminus. I don't know how this went down, but it couldn't have been an accident. It was sabotage. There's no way one of your mirrors did it, and I'll bet my life it wasn't that big lummox who argues with himself. This one took some brains. Frankly, that leaves one of you two, Dr. Amash and Dr. Peretz. Since you're already up there, you may as well go ahead and dig your own graves, because under Article 17 of the new Metamorphosis Decree, anything that threatens the daily operations of Terminus is considered high treason, disloyalty to the office of the Overseer, and therefore punishable by death.
I will climb through there.
Vamos 2 horas ya, no creo que le quede mucho.
Who gives a rat's Well, a rat for one. You know, I knew when I snuck in here that I'd have to surrender all freedoms and sever any notion of privacy. I'm actually recording this tape from inside a bathroom. Meanwhile, Derringer and his team of bootlicking loyalists are making a sweep of our barracks. See, this rat f***ed up and left his cheese sitting out last night for some of the other Prizrak to nibble on. I'm not usually so careless, but I wrote up my metamorphosis exit strategy for when I have enough evidence to take down Treglazov, and then I left it in the break room. I left it in the break room.
Vaya.
I'm so close. I'm so close. I found the smoking gun. I got enough dirt to fill the Grand Canyon, and I was smart enough to keep my name off of all of it. But this rat of yours was just dumb enough to capture the attention of a cat named Derringer. So now I'm in the toilet, planning my next move. It's kind of fitting in a way. Tonight, I reveal my true identity. Tonight, Mireille will hear the gospel according to Zager. I believe I can trust her.
Y le llega a
It's no
decir.
easy thing for me to say. I trust others the way a scarecrow trusts a kid with a book of matches, but I'm telling her my plan. There's a boat off this rock, and I'm taking it, along with all the evidence I've collected so far. With any luck, she'll come with me. And one day, I'm sure we'll live unhappily ever after, drunk on a beach in Belize. But first, I've got a job to do. As a wise man once put it, business before pleasure, but both in equal measure. This is Zager, clocking in for one last shift.
Ok.
You'll kiss the gunner's daughter when we catch you.
¿Dónde estoy? Me cago en la puta. ¿Cómo hizo spawn ahí, weón? What the fuck?
7 more years, bad luck.
I will fit through that.
Mierda, holy shit. Nadie me dijo que esto era un juego de terror.
was simply divine. Despite the bad luck and inclement weather, I'd say we certainly worked well together. But all things must pass before they conclude. Even death is not more than a brief interlude. This moment has happened before, I am sure, for reincarnation is mortality's cure. Go now, old friend, by the light of the moon. I am sorry to see you leaving so soon.
Stop there.
Vaya. Unexpected.
They may have followed you. They may be behind you right now.
I do not see them.
Fakesísimo, apagar el celular con el guante no se puede.
Good morning, Overseer. Yes, good morning indeed, Conrad.
Good morning indeed.
There's a broken mirror in the east passageway. Someone needs to sweep it up.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it.
A broken mirror. ¿Te imaginas que este es un final? Y que tomé malas decisiones y por eso no puedo llegar al capítulo 5. Sería algo interesante, la verdad. Aunque eso implicaría que tengo que pasarme el juego de nuevo. Que es algo que sinceramente no estoy dispuesto a hacer. Porque, o sea, no es largo el juego. De hecho, teniendo en cuenta, serían ¿cuánto? 8 horas de gameplay para ponerme al día. No es largo, pero... qué pereza. Ah, un hambre, weón. Sail the music. Me pregunto qué es de cómo es el siguiente capítulo. Alerta. Alerta, persona se llama capítulo 4 conquistará el tiempo empleado en la superficie de las zonas. Ok. Pero eso será mañana.